It's Q&A time.
How can you be Greek and Muslim? Doesn't make sense.
Hey guys, assalamu alaikum. So welcome back to my channel. Last time I done a Q&A was 5 years ago. I was 18 years old. A lot has changed since then, so I thought, let me just do an updated one. So I asked you guys to leave some questions on this post. By the way, if I don't answer your question, please don't get offended. I might have just missed it, or there might not have been enough time. But yeah. Before we start, please like this video, comment something random, and subscribe. And we're just gonna get started. My question is, if you like anime, and what kind of games do you play? That's a fun question. I don't really watch any anime, but I do play a lot of PlayStation games. I don't really like Xbox, I'm just full on PlayStation. And I particularly like the old school retro. Comment down below if you know these, please. Ratchet and Clank. Oh my god, love of my life. After Makeup and Perfume, I love these retro games so much. They make me so happy. Do you have a family that belongs to another religion? Yeah, so the whole of my mum's side of my family are Greek Orthodox Christians. My mum is a revert, if you guys didn't already know that. I get a lot of internet trolls. They're like,
how can you be Greek and Muslim? Doesn't make sense.
Did you go to school? Or I don't really know. Being Greek is completely different to being a religion. Doesn't make any sense. My mum is fully Greek and she decided to be Muslim. It's not really that difficult to understand, but yeah. I wouldn't ask for any other family. I love them so much. Yeah, doesn't make any difference. They accept us, we accept them. Anyway, next question. Do you regret getting married young? Guys, by the way, there are a lot of marriage questions here, like a lot. I feel like I need to do like a whole other Q&A just based on marriage. Let me know if you guys want to see that, because it's literally all just marriage, husband, marriage. Do you guys just want a husband tag? So let's just see. Anyway, no, I don't regret getting married young. Okay, so I feel like there's a difference between regret and missing something. A lot of things changed in my life, and okay, yeah, I probably do miss some of the things that I could have enjoyed in my youth. Nothing haram, by the way, don't get it twisted, guys. I don't regret getting married young. Your no sugar 1 month journey. Oh my god, why didn't I should have spoken about this more. I don't know why I didn't. Duh. So if you guys did or didn't know, I went 1 month with no sugar. I just trialed it, you know, because you guys know I'm addicted to sugar. Oh, you guys didn't know that. I am addicted to sugar. Look at me. I'll have cookies for breakfast instead of toast. Literally happened yesterday. That's just how my life is. So I decided to try 1 month without sugar. For the first couple of weeks, it was so hard. I was so grouchy, snappy. My energy levels were down there, and it made me realize how much I rely on sugar. It was actually mad. I was actually crashing by 5 p.m. Like I was asleep by 5 p.m. It was mad. And then halfway through, near enough to the end, my husband will be like, your skin is glowing. Like when I wake up, you're glowing this morning. And I'm like, oh, thank you. He doesn't normally say stuff like that. I'm joking, he does. And I'm joking, he doesn't. No, I'm joking. There's no right answer here. But anyway, and then I was like, why is my skin glowing? And like, duh, it's because my skin was absolutely loving that there was no sugar. I didn't want to wear any makeup. I was, not that I wear makeup anyway, let's not get into that. Flipper now. Anyway, it started to balance out. My energy levels went up. I felt more energetic. By the way, I've not eaten any meat for 3 years now, and that's the effect no meat has given me as well. Much less fatigued since I've stopped eating meat, but I do have more dizzy spells. I've always had dizzy spells, but I have more now than I used to, probably because I need to have more vitamins. So it balanced out, but I really enjoyed my no sugar journey. Didn't realize how much sugar I have in my day until I cut it out, and I really challenge you guys to do that. Try 30 days no sugar and you'll realize how much. I can't drink coffee without sugar. Ugh, it's gross. And I had to maybe opt for like sweetener, which is alright. I should probably still take sweetener, but anyway, I'm talking too much about this. What's your skincare routine? I do want to film a whole updated skincare routine. I do have one already on my channel, really old. I was much younger then, but I do want to do an updated one. Hot cloth cleanse, I exfoliate. From time to time, I now use eye creams. I never used to use eye creams before. Obviously moisturize, toner now, and I never ever sleep in my makeup. Don't sleep in your makeup, guys, please. If you love yourself, even if you hate yourself, don't sleep in your makeup. When do you see yourself having children? With the little googly eyes and the baby emoji. As soon as you get married, people are like, when are you having babies? When are you having second baby? When's the third baby? How many kids do you want? Are you done having babies? When Allah wills it. When I'm ready, you know. When we both feel like the time's right, you know. Apparently people say you're never truly ready until you just need to have one. So I'm like, okay, let me just have one. No, I need to wait till my circumstances are ideal, and inshallah, we'll have a little baba. I already have names in my head. I already know. Where do you shop and get your modest clothes from? It's like, depends. My himars and jababs and all that stuff and abayas are normally from like Instagram companies, and I always tag them if you guys want to check that out. It's on my Insta. Yeah. Oh. Any other clothes like skirts, dresses, long tops, all that kind of stuff is so easy to find on high street shops now. For example, H&M, they do amazing dresses, like modest, loose-fitting dresses. I've seen abayas being sold on ASOS. Tell me if I'm crazy. Is it ASOS or was it Pretty Little Thing? How do you do an approach with arguments with your husband, especially if you're sensitive? How do you address things that bother you? Okay, so arguments with your husband. He's very fiery. I'm also very fiery, but I'm also a little bit more sensitive. Obviously, maybe because I'm a female, I don't know what that is. I need to slap that out of me sometimes. I'm not trying to be sensitive all the time. When we first got married, he was using the example of when I'm fire, you should be water. When I'm fire, he should be water. And I swear that really helps. Obviously, if you're both fiery, it's really difficult because I'm very feisty and a bit stubborn sometimes. To address things that he does that bothers me, I would wait till maybe he's in a good mood, you know, do something nice for him, and then just be like, babes, I didn't really like when you did that, you know. Just address it in a nice way, make sure he's in a good mood, and you always get a good response from him. How was intimacy in the beginning? Tips to feel good as a woman, what to try and avoid. Something that I've started to do that I never used to do, I do it so literally almost every other day now, is I just run myself a nice hot bath, fill it with bubbles, light up some candles, get all your favourite, throw in a Lush bath bomb in there, bring like a tablet or a laptop or something, put it on the side, watch something and just unwind and really pamper yourself. Dry yourself off, wear your favourite pyjamas, spray yourself with your favourite perfume, put on a bit of makeup if that makes you feel good, and I swear it makes such a difference how you feel internally. Yeah, all these things, it really does help you feel good. Everyone's self-care regime is different, but that's just what mine is. Some people's could be having a good meal, watching a good movie, unfollowing a lot of models, because I do find myself, it sounds so cliche when I see like these flipping photoshopped models like this skinny and you're like, well, I don't know, like intimacy, I'm just going to kind of brush over this. If I do a marriage Q&A, I'll talk about it more in depth there. But yeah, intimacy, obviously it wasn't easy for me in the beginning because I was a why am I so cringe saying the word? I was the V word, you know, never done anything like that before with a guy. Obviously it was a little bit awkward. It was not how people envision it, like oh, first night of marriage, wow, it's so romantic. No, it was borderline traumatic, I'm not gonna lie. I don't even know if I should be talking about this. I just feel like it's such a taboo in the Muslim community. Like, you lot are rushing off your girls to get married young, but you don't want to teach them about intimacy, you don't want to prepare them for none of that. Oh, it's inappropriate to talk about that, but get married, you know, guard yourself. Alright, cool. If you want to get your girls married, educate them as well, you know what I mean? So they know what to expect, because in my head it was so different. Maybe it was partly my fault I didn't ask questions, but who wants to ask questions? And no one wants to ask questions because everyone makes you feel awkward for asking that question. It's just something that lacks in the Muslim community at the moment. We don't talk about intimacy enough, and we're not preparing our girls for the reality of the first night of marriage. That's that. Do you prefer Turkish series or English series? Obviously my first language isn't Turkish. My husband's first language is Turkish. He can just like cruise through a Turkish series, no problem. But me, I'm not fluent in it. I do probably enjoy English series more because English is my first language. I have watched Turkish series before and they suck you in, they're amazing. My favourite is Ezel, if you haven't seen it. I'm not really into romance, but for some reason Turkish romance are so cringy and cliche, and it's so funny and I love to watch them. But yeah, I prefer English. Specifically my EastEnders, Coronation Street, Emmerdale. Anything else? I can't think of anything else. How do you do a simple everyday makeup and I love you? I love you too! Okay, so makeup. Simple everyday makeup, so let me just get this out. My everyday foundation is the Rimmel Lasting Finish Breathable 25 Hour. So good, 200 Soft Beige. Blush differs. Normally, I just grab whatever I fancy in that day. I've been reaching a lot for my NARS blush. I love it because it's like pink and then it like reflects gold. Oh, it's so good. Favourite bronzers in the whole wide world. Oh my god, I love the Laura Geller baked bronzers. They never go orange. They've got these swirls of pink in there. I don't know if you guys can see. It's like swirls of pink in there, and they're basically colour correcting pigments, so they just never look orange basically. They're so good. This is in Fair, by the way. Highlighter, I use Ofra all the time. I love Ofra. They make your skin look legit wet. This is in the shade Pillow Talk. This is such a good highlighter. Concealer, I use Maybelline Fit Me a lot. I've been using this for years. This is my holy grail. And if I know I'm going to wear makeup for a long time, I wear my MAC Pro Longwear. I love this stuff, so good. My lip combo, my favourite lip liner is Spice and Strip Down. I wear Anastasia liquid lipstick in Stripped a lot. It's like my go-to nude. So good. I use clear mascara for my eyebrows sometimes. Oh my god, wait, eyeliner. It's my favourite eyeliner in the whole world. It is the Rimmel Glam Eyes. I've been using this for years, literally since college. I love it so much because the tip is like so skinny. And you can get like a really nice flick with this eyeliner. It's so good. So I might do like an updated everyday makeup on my Girls Only Instagram. I don't do it on YouTube anymore. Anyway, oh no, did I smudge my... This question's a bit mad, you know. Are you thinking about going back to school or college so you can complete your education? Huh? What? Who started the rumour that I left? I never left my education. I never left college to get married. And if that's a piece of advice I'll give to anyone getting married is don't drop out for any man. Don't drop out of uni, don't drop out of college, don't drop out of, I'm going to say school, but you're a bit young to be thinking about marriage if you're still in school. Not that I wasn't thinking about marriage in school, but anyway, stay in your education, girls. Your future will thank you in the long run. I don't know why people assume that. Maybe because I got married during my last year of college. That might have been why. But yeah, I didn't drop out. I've completed my education. I'm good to go. What's my next one? How to deal with toxic people. Guys, unfortunately, I don't have a pair of scissors right now. But if I did, I will be doing this gesture. Cut them off. Cut them off. It used to be so hard for me to cut people off. Now I'm just like snip, snip, snip. I can't be asked for your negative energy. I really can't be asked for it. I'm sorry. Just cut them out. Goodbye. You know where the door is. You know the door is downstairs on your left. Bye. I am a bit of a people pleaser, so I do struggle with it, but when I eventually cut you off, you are cut off. You are never seeing me again. When and how did you have your glow up? Sorry? Was I ugly before? I don't understand. That's kind of rude. If you want to have a glow up, just give yourself time. Apparently girls go through a second puberty in their 20s. I'm 23 right now. By the way, that's another question. How old are you? I'm 23. That second puberty, by the time I'm 25, it better hit me like a ton of bricks because I'm looking to look a bit more like a woman. Do you know what I mean? How did you get closer to Islam? I'm not as close as I should be. I struggle still. But my personal way is if I feel like I'm lacking a bit, if I feel like I need a bit of an iman booster, iman boosting videos, I don't mind reading books, but I take in information more when it's spoken out loud or if I'm visually watching something that impacts me a bit more than reading a book. But I do read books too. Have chats about the deen with your friends. Do you enjoy working or do you enjoy being a housewife? What's easier and recommendable? How do you both financially afford things? If your husband's the only one working. No, I really enjoy both. They're both very rewarding, especially when you get your own money, you know. But don't get me wrong, it is also rewarding doing your little housewife duty stuff. It's rewarding when you've cleaned your house and your house looks and smells clean and you cook a nice meal and people enjoy it. You know, there's something fulfilling about that. What's recommendable? I feel like if you're able to go out and work and there's nothing stopping you, you don't have any other responsibilities, for example, children, you know, you don't have a babysitter or something. If you don't have kids, definitely please go out and work. You'll love yourself for it and you'll love all that extra P in your bank as well. But it just depends on your preference. Oh, how do you financially... Okay, so, for example, if I'm not working and my husband is, how do we financially afford things? Alhamdulillah, I have a really amazing mother-in-law. She really helps us out a lot. She's amazing. She's like a superwoman. If it wasn't for her, there's a lot of things that we wouldn't have financially in our lives that we'd be enjoying right now. So she's been a huge help. She's amazing. And I'm just really fortunate to have really great in-laws. Do you still wear the jilbab? Another girl was like, why do you no longer wear the jilbab? Don't understand where that came from. Again, who started this rumour? Please let me know. I don't understand. I haven't stopped wearing jilbab, guys. Like, I wear other things other than the jilbab, but I haven't stopped wearing jilbab. Yes, Rayanne. More YouTube content, inshallah. If you could change one thing that happened, what would it be? Oh, this question's gonna make me cry. Biggest regret in my life that I wish I could change was not wearing my retainers. Yes! Guys, I had braces at one point. I'm so bad. I had braces at one point. I was 12, 13 when I had my braces. And my teeth were straight. They were like train tracks. They were so straight. I wore my retainers for a bit, got a bit painful, stopped wearing them. My teeth moved back worse than how they were before, if that makes sense. So now I have those teeth sticking back. It's really bad. I get trolled for it all the time, and it catches a lot of staining because I drink a lot of coffee, so it stains quicker and easier than all my other teeth, and I hate it. It's my biggest life regret, and I would love to get braces again. If you have braces right now, wear your retainers. Wear them. If you're not wearing them, pause this video and go to your drawer wherever you keep your retainers and put it in, because you do not want teeth like mine. Really annoying. Really annoying. It just sticks out. How long do you need in the morning to get ready? I've been surprising myself lately. I could probably get ready, and if I'm prepared on what I'm wearing, I could probably get ready in half an hour. Maybe stretching it to 20 minutes. Once I got ready in 20 minutes, I was so shocked. I was like, how do you deal with a husband that games a lot? Does it ever bother you? My husband does game a lot, but it doesn't bother me. One, because that's all I grew up knowing. My brother games a lot and my dad gamed a lot when I was growing up. That's all I grew up seeing, so I'm so used to it. And in fact, it's a little bit nostalgic for me when I see him playing maybe certain games. It's quite nice. And two, I'd rather him be here than him being out there every single night drinking coffee with his boys in North London. It makes me feel good that he's a bit of a geek. 3, he works really hard, he deserves it. Let him play his games, he's cool. He prioritises, he does all his husband duties, he's really good. He helps me around the house if I need help, provides, he does everything as a husband should, and it's fine. Doesn't bother me. And plus, like I said earlier, I play a lot of games too, so. Would you ever live in Cyprus one day? My husband definitely wants to live in Cyprus one day. Like, that's a big must. Literally almost his whole family live there, even his dad lives there. And my mother-in-law is soon to be retiring to live out there too, so it's gonna happen probably for us to live there. How do you find moving to a new area with your husband, making new friends, learning new places? Guys, I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't like it. Before I got married, I lived in South London, Wandsworth. Way. No, see, I'm turning into Essex. What's way? We don't do that down there. Stop talking like an Essex girl. You're not an Essex girl. I had to move all the way to Essex because my husband's from Essex. Alhamdulillah, I'm so grateful. We live in a lovely house, but I just don't like the area. I'm sorry, I really don't like Essex. South London was so multicultural. Anywhere I go, I always see someone I know. I always see a familiar, friendly face. Here, I don't know anyone. It's hard for me to make friends because obviously I don't go to school or college anymore. I'm a grown woman. Like, where am I going to make friends? I'm just not really fond of Essex at all, and I miss South London so much. And that's another big change that I've had to make since getting married, is leaving all that behind and coming living in Essex. I have no friends, no family. It's a bit mad. Next time I'll probably make friends is when I have kids and they go to school and I have to be friends with the mums. That's probably the next time I'm going to have to make friends. Which phone do you use? Also, do you prefer Apple or Android? Guys, it's been 5 years since my last Q&A. I'm still on Apple. iPhone. Gang. I love iPhone. I will never go to Android. Even if my iPhone sprouted little legs and woke up and tried to kill me in the middle of the night, I'm still using Android. iPhone. Why did I say Android? My husband's on Android, by the way. It's a bit mad. He's trying to convert me, but it's not happening. How do you deal with hater comments? Literally, if I see someone trolling or leaving me a hate comment, I just roll my eyes and I just delete the comment. What perfume are you wearing right now? Good question. I'm wearing Scandal à Paris because, oh my god, it's so pretty. It's such a good perfume, guys. A nice pear, jasmine, white floral, honey perfume. Amazing, light, beautiful. What is your favourite food? Oh, Sarah, my foodie. I love her. My favourite food, pasta. It's always going to be pasta. Pasta for life. Pasta is life. I love the curly ones. I love the shell ones. I love the spaghetti ones. All pasta, all flavours. I hate cheese, but if there's cheese on pasta, give it to me. I'll munch it. Someone asked me about marriage anxiety. How did I overcome? Guys, I had more excitement about marriage than anxiety, which is so ironic because I'm the most anxious person I know. Obviously not in front of the camera. When people meet me in real life, they're like, you're so different, you're so shy, you're so quiet. And I'm like, yeah, because, you know, you're a real person. Camera's not real. Even there's real people behind it watching it. But anyway, yeah, so I would just say, trust your gut. If you feel like you're not ready, don't push yourself. Trust in God first of all, because that's what I had to do, because obviously I was only 18, which is so young. You're a baby when you're 18. Back then I thought I was a big woman. Pray istikhara as well, and God will show you signs whether that marriage is right for you or not. What is your favourite movie? I don't like romance at all. I like a lot of natural disaster movies, horror movies. I love things like 2012, you know, that kind of stuff. There's a really good movie called The Mandela Effect. It's so good. I like those kind of movies. Where are you from in the UK? I'm from London. I was born in North London to be exact. Grew up in North London, and then the other half of my life I grew up in South London. Now I'm married, I live in Essex. Where else do you want to travel in the future? I would love to visit Italy. I would love to visit Paris. Inshallah, I would love to go Mecca one day. Turkey. Morocco. That's another thing. When I got married, I see all the girls, they went Morocco, and I'm like, if I was not married and I was in that friendship group, I could have gone Morocco with them. Yeah, Morocco. I just would love to travel to a lot of places. I want to see everything before I die. I was never even into traveling on holidays until I got married, because before I've never left the country in my whole life until I got married, and then we went abroad and I was like, wow, this is a whole new world. I want to go everywhere now. Do you suggest some good perfumes for women? Go and watch my top 10 favourite perfumes video. There's some really good ones in there. I'm going to do more perfume videos, inshallah. How do you feel about your fans or followers who ask you to give an opinion about what's halal and haram? I'm just going to state the obvious, and I've said this before. I'm not a role model. I don't think you should come to influencers and ask them for what their opinion on halal and haram is. If something's haram or halal, you already know that. You don't need to confirm it with an influencer. People you see on Instagram, including myself, we're flawed. I'm so flawed. I'm not perfect. And if you see me doing a madness, it's because I'm a flawed human being. I'm not perfect. Influencers shouldn't be a source of authenticity when it comes to Islamic matters. Go to an authentic source for your information. Don't come to influencers. Obviously, I know I'm a Muslim girl. Naturally, I'm going to just be an example. So I know it is important to uphold a good image. I'm representing the women of Islam, and I should hold a good example. I should be a good example to that. But at the same time, I'm just going to be myself, and I'm not going to change for anyone. And if people don't like it, thank you guys so much who did ask a question. Let me know if you want to see a marriage Q&A, or if you want to see a husband tag, or anything like that. I feel like I really want to introduce my husband to you guys, because I haven't. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm so happy. I don't know why. I get such in a good mood when I film. I don't know why. And please subscribe. Please like this video if you enjoyed it. Let me know if you enjoy these kind of videos. Should I do another Q&A? I don't know. Follow me on my socials. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all of that good stuff. Inshallah. And I'll chat to you guys later. Bye. Assalamu alaikum.